How y'all doing? This your boy St. Piper, man. Black natives in the building. How y'all feeling? Y'all doing good? I know all things working for y'all good, so y'all straight. How I'm doing? Oh man, I'm beautiful, man. Thanks for asking. But look, man, this is gonna be a quick video. All jokes aside, it's gonna be about the movie Shrek Forever After. Now I know if you're thinking about that, man, Shrek, you know, is an animation. It's kind of cartoonish. It's kind of silly. Eddie Murphy in it, Mike Myers. You know what I'm saying? But it's a real serious message I want y'all to get out of it. Now this ain't Shrek 1 or Shrek 2, Shrek Forever After. There's a lot of symbology in movies and music and art, period. Language, everything has a deeper meaning, deeper messages, because everything is everything. You heard me? Everything is everything. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about Shrek Forever After, the messages I want y'all to pay attention to are the messages that have to do with reincarnation. You go watch the movie yourself. Reincarnation, soul contracts, soul tribes, soul mates, twin flame. That's a lot to do with it, and inevitability. All right, destiny. All right, so I'm gonna go straight through the plot, and I'm gonna explain a lot of stuff to y'all. All right, stick with me through to the end, man. I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right. So in the beginning of this movie, there's Shrek. He's married to Fiona. He has three kids, and they all little baby ogres. And then also he has his family. When I'm talking about family, I mean Donkey's kids, Dragon, and you know, and he's a celebrity now. Everybody knows him. Like, they know him for being great. They know him for what he's done in the past movies, saving people, helping people out. Freeing people, defeating kings, defeating people who are in power, big people. Remember that, big people. All right, big people, defeating people who are in power, kings. All right, so they know him for all of this. It's like he's in Hollywood. It's like he's so famous. All right, now everything's going good. Everything's going real good, but he's discontent. He is actually in a place of regret. He don't like it. It gets real mundane. It gets real routine for him. It's not exciting anymore, and he's feeling like, I'm not the old me. And that's a lot of people out there. They feel like I'm not the old me. But sometimes the new you is the new you supposed to be. You gotta move on. You can't keep looking back like, I'm not the old me. I'm not what I used to be, because that's the old you. You know what I'm saying? That's the past. That's the past. Well, anyway, he goes to his children's, his triplets' birthday party, and everybody's there. People he don't even know. They're asking him to basically do the roar, and that's like symbolic for people that just want you to do what you're famous for. They want you're a comedian, tell me a joke, you're an athlete, run fast. Like, no matter what's going on, they want you to always perform and put on for them. You know, you got people like that in your family. You the person that know how to sing. Oh, every time y'all get to a family gathering, they want you to sing. Every time y'all get together, tell me some jokes, like stuff like that. All right, but that's all right. That's just part of it. Well, he couldn't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? Things was too much. And he actually went off, went outside and got in an argument with Fiona. Well, Fiona is his twin flame. That's his soul mate. That's the person he's designed to be with. That's the person he designed to be with. All right? That's the whole reason for the animals in the Shrek 1 invading his privacy. That's the whole reason for Lord Farquaad sending him to go free her. On the surface, it looked like it was for Lord Farquaad, but it was actually for Shrek, and the universe was behind it all. It wasn't anything that Lord Farquaad or anybody could do to stop it. Only Shrek and Fiona could postpone it. But you can't stop destiny. You cannot. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want y'all to see. So he arguing with her, right? All right, she go back inside, and basically the message she left with him was, you got everything. You got the fame, you got the wife, you got the children, you got your swamp. You got everything. You got respect, you got honor. But you're the only person that can't see that. You got friends that love you. You got all of this. But you're the only person that's ungrateful and can't see how blessed you are. Can't see how much more you are. All right? Can't see how chosen. Can't see how favored and loved you are. You're the only one that got some discontent with that. Then she go inside, not knowing, both of them are unaware that Rumpelstiltskin is actually behind the trash can, listening, eavesdropping, spying on them. Now, he didn't go there intentionally for them, but he went there because he was eating out of the trash can. Like, he had felt so low because nobody was signing his deals. Nobody was selling their soul. Nobody was signing up for these horrible deals, these contracts. They didn't want to sign with him no more because he had a bad name. He had a bad name, and people would rather not. All right? So, he behind the trash can. He hit him getting the argument. Shrek walks off. He leaves the birthday party. He totally leaves it. Fiona goes back inside. Now, they twin flames. All right, Rumpelstiltskin, he a shyster. He a con artist. He evil. You know what I'm saying? So he find a way that he try to calculate a way that he could make their disgruntled or discomfort his benefit. So he go off. He act like he got in an emergency accident to where his carriage, because, you know, this back in the day, this Shrek, his carriage or whatever fell on him. And he was, you know, calling out in the woods. And while Shrek is walking through the woods, Shrek sees him. You know, Shrek a good guy now. He not the old him no more. He not angry and mean. He a little bit more refined, right? Tamed or whatever. So he go to help him, and Rumpelstiltskin heard that Shrek was like, when he was having an argument, like, I'm not the old me. I don't feel like I'm the old me. Therefore, I'm unhappy. You know, basically he told Fiona, I wish I could go back to a time before I met you, before we had children, before all of this, right? Rumpel remembers all of this. Rumpelstiltskin remember all of this, so he plays on it. He tells Shrek like, "Oh, please don't hurt me," even though he knows Shrek not like that no more. He try to appease Shrek and basically get him feeling good about himself, gas his head up. All right. Anyway, Rumpelstiltskin woos Shrek into getting into this emotional place, just like timeshare people, just like people who sell you anything. They want to get your emotions involved, y'all. So I worked in timeshare. I know how this works. I worked in marketing. I know how this works. You need to have that emotional factor, right? That emotion is how people just buy, sign stuff over. How they act without logic is how they act with haste. It's how they just live in a moment. Now, it could be good or bad, but if somebody want to take advantage of you, right, then it's bad. That's what I'm trying to say. So he gets Shrek in this emotional place, got him feeling good about his own thought process, and gets Shrek to sign a contract. Now, this contract was basically saying, I could give you 1 day as your old self, but you got to give me a day. And it could be whatever day, what day you want to do. And Shrek say a day, you know, any old day. And Rumpelstiltskin's like a day you won't remember, perhaps, like whatever, you know, a day you don't remember in the past, you know, you won't miss it or whatever. And then Shrek signs it, not knowing that Rumpelstiltskin chose the day he didn't remember, the first day he was born. So Shrek never existed, right? So boom, when he do that, everything started changing. So once Shrek signed, reality as he knew it changed. That's what I'm saying, y'all. This is like a matrix. This is not real. Like, this physical world is an illusion. And that's what Shrek Forever After was showing us. Because everything changed. I urge y'all to go watch this movie. Everything changed, right? Everything changed. He ended up falling down. He landed back by his swamp or whatever. In a like I want to say an alternate dimension, like a parallel universe or whatever, to where he could just be there but not have his old life. All right, he's there. Anyway, he finds that you know, things isn't like he wants it, so he goes searching around and he goes to his swamp. It's all dried up. He's calling for Fiona, looking for his children, looking for his old life. They're not there. Some witches find him and they bring him to the kingdom, right? The witches work for Rumpelstiltskin. So they end up bringing Shrek back to Rumpelstiltskin in this new life, this alternate life, right? This alternate life. When they do that, Rumpelstiltskin is like, oh man, I've been waiting for you, Shrek. And he was like introducing Shrek to everybody, kind of like tongue in cheek, like this is the guy who made it all happen. And Shrek was like, what's going on, man? You know, like this is not what I expected. And he was like, oh, really? This is basically part of the deal. And guess what? When the end of the day is over, then you're gonna be dead. You ain't gonna even exist no more. Like you're not gonna even be able to come back. He's like, how? He's like, well, basically you signed over a day you didn't remember in the past, and I chose the day you was born. All right, so Shrek is feeling like, damn, whatever. So that's a soul contract. Now, that contract Shrek signed is what I would represents a soul contract for reincarnation. When you incarnate into this world, you sign a contract. You sign a contract for your best friends, your soulmates. You sign a contract for all of this. You sign a contract for when you want to be born, to what parents you want to be born with. You sign a contract and everything is in it. And that's what he signed. That's what that represents. He might not realize it at the time. And that's how we are. We get born into this regular, into earth on Eden, and we like, what the hell? I'm just here. Because you forget. You have no idea. But through clues, through research, through the universe bringing you back what you need, man, you start to grasp it, and then you start basically getting in a hurry to get all this information to get back to your life, right? Once he finds that out, you know, Shrek just starts breaking out, you know, all of that, and Shrek recognizes Donkey. So, because Donkey was actually the person who transported Shrek to the kingdom. Donkey was pulling a freaking carriage. He was pulling a carriage, singing and shit, and and the witches was whooping him or whatever. But he was actually somebody that Shrek recognized, but Donkey didn't recognize Shrek. And as a special being, you have that past life information. You have that past life information, and the people you love and remember, they may not have that same past life information. They don't understand the way you do, and you try to wake them up. You try to tell them everything you can. However, it takes a lot of situations, some circumstances for them to even get it and wake up on their own, and some people never do. All right, so now we're going back to the castle. Shrek starts to break loose, start to, you know, try to get out of there because they're trying to arrest him. So by the time the end of the day go, he dead, right? So, because Rumpelstiltskin, if you want to know, he wants this kingdom. All he wants is this wealth. And because Shrek sold his soul to him, he was able to acquire all of this wealth. So if Shrek was to find Fiona and get that true love kiss back, then Rumpelstiltskin won't be the man no more. He'll be a bum eating out the trash can again. That's his whole stake in this. That's what I want y'all to see. So they figure out the contract. The loophole is he got to go find Fiona and kiss her. So he goes find her. But there's a whole bunch of ogres. There's a whole bunch of ogres. Now in the other movies, it was just Shrek and Fiona that were ogres. But in this one, there's a whole tribe of ogres. That's their soul tribe, y'all. Come on, that's their soul tribe. This is the people you have a connection with that's beyond this physical realm, from past lives, from past incarnations, from their past relationships. That's people you know. They are your family. They here to do the same thing you are. All right? They are ogres. They were warriors. They were warriors. 144,000. They were the warriors. They are the people that's in your tribe. That's the soul tribe. All of those ogres. Get it in your head. All right? There you go. But out of that soul tribe, Fiona is his twin flame. You see what I'm saying? So they are ogres, but Fiona is his designated better half. She is designed to be his wife. He is designed to be her husband. They are partners. They are mates. That's beyond legal obligation. That's beyond social expectation. It's spiritual. It's energetic. It's energetic. Y'all are two halves to one whole. All right? Get that in your head. That's what twin flames are. So, whew, boy. It was lit. You got to go watch the movie, Shrek Forever After. So, all of these enemies, man, all of these enemies in this movie, they have a lot to do with the benefit of Shrek and Fiona. Even though it looked horrible, they actually put them in a position to win. That's why I tell y'all before these videos start, all things working for our good. All things working for our good. Because it's all energy. It's all energy. You could use it however you want. It's based upon your perspective, and it's at your discretion how you want to act. All right. These things put Shrek in a position. So they were training already to go and take over Rumpelstiltskin, the all of the ogres, the whole tribe, right? They teach. Shrek finds the Soul Tribe. The Soul Tribe teaches Shrek how to be an ogre. The 144,000 help Shrek to understand that he's a part of the 144,000. And it's not just about romance. See, Shrek, a lot of us, we out here, we thinking, oh, it's about my twin flame. It's about my soulmate. It's about this. No, you need to understand your psychic abilities, your spiritual powers. You need to be out here trying to save the world, to help everybody for the benefit. Play your part. And your part is bigger than finding love. I mean, romance. You have to be love. And he learned how to be love. They taught him how to fight, to be a warrior, to be 144,000. That's when you are making progress. It's bigger than you just being in love with somebody, y'all. And that's what a lot of twin flames get stuck at, because they just want to wait. And all of that time passed, they didn't learn their psychic abilities, their spiritual powers. And they're not using it for good. You can learn it, but you got to use it. So anyway, some kind of way to get word that Shrek and Fiona, you know what I'm saying, is by each other. Well, they find the ogre's lair, the ogre village. They send the Pied Piper. He plays his little, I think it's a flute or whatever. He get them all dancing, and they going towards the kingdom. Now, this whole time when Shrek had found the ogres, he was trying to get with Fiona. He didn't want to be a warrior. He just wanted to be a lover boy. But it's balance, y'all. You got to be able to do both, especially when you 144,000. You got to be able to do both. All right. Once he put romance on the back burner and put love in the forefront, things started to change. You know what I'm saying? You got Donkey and Puss. Puss in Boots came back, y'all, but he was different. He was different. He was fatter. He was fatter than the last one. He had to discover himself too. They all did. But they rescued Shrek and Fiona. Now all the ogres is going to basically, they're going to the kingdom. They're going to Rumpelstiltskin's kingdom, and they're going to be prisoners, or they're going to be killed or whatever. Shrek goes there, and when Shrek goes there, he does his best to they say they told Shrek, if you turn yourself in, well, they put out a ad on TV, if you turn Shrek in, then basically I'm gonna give you a deal of a lifetime, I'm gonna give you a contract, right? I'm gonna give you a deal of a lifetime if you sell out. Shrek said, I'm gonna sell out and I'm gonna do it myself, because if I turn myself in, then I'm gonna get the deal of a lifetime, then I'm gonna use that deal to free Fiona. Well, they had already captured Fiona or whatever. All right, so the ogres come in and rescue. His deal was actually to get the ogres to come to be free and to be at the door. So that was his deal, and they broke in. They started, rescuing Shrek and all of that. Now, Shrek and Fiona had already kissed, because Shrek was just trying to get Fiona to understand, I'm your husband. I'm your husband. I'm your real husband. You're my wife. You're my wife. And she was just all about fighting and being a warrior. See, that's the balance. See, in this one, Fiona was more like the divine masculine. Let me do my own thing. Let me get my life goals done that have nothing to do with romance. Shrek was kind of like the divine feminine. He was like, I want this relationship with you. Who gives a damn about all of this battling and saving the world? So it just as Shrek had to find balance, she had to find balance. And that's beautiful. Like, this movie is so symbolic, and it's done so well. It might be one of my favorite movies now. Like, it's done so well. All right. So it's inevitable, man. They come together, they win, they fight. The Soul Tribe, everything is all in this movie. They come together, they win, they fight, and then they kiss at the end. They kiss at the end. It was destiny, man. Then you know, they see that it was daytime, and she was still an ogre. See, Fiona was only an ogre during the night, remember? Because she never had her curse broken. She was never freed. She never could be her true self because she had never met her true self. Her better half is herself. She was only half, oh my God, that just blew my mind. She was only half ogre because her other half was Shrek. Bro, that just blew my mind. So as a twin flame, you'll never be your real self until you meet your other part of yourself. Like Shrek is Fiona. Fiona is Shrek. That's why Fiona could only be ogre at night, because her daytime, her better half, her sun energy, her solar energy was apart from her. So they kiss, she become ogre full time, and they go back. They break the curse. They beat this reality, and they go back. So that was so I want y'all to see this. With twin flames, y'all born apart. Y'all come together. There's a separation. You come together. In the first Shrek, they was apart. He saved her. They kind of came together. They got married. They had children. He signed a deal. They separated. They figured it out. They came back together. Twin flame union, man. 144,000. Soul Tribe. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, man. Soul mates. You know, you got a trine. You had a soul trine. You had go look up soul trine. SOULTRINE. That's Puss in Boots, Donkey, Shrek. 3 different type of spiritual beings, energies, do different things, but they close. They are triangle. That's the soul trine. This movie has so many different lessons, man. I pray that y'all stuck to the end. I thank y'all for sticking to the end, because this is very important. If you watch that movie now, knowing what I said about Shrek Forever After, you will see all of it, and it'll be more clear for y'all. Man, I thank y'all for seeing this. I just want to help y'all out, man. If you like this, please subscribe and share it. Share this video with somebody out there that's dealing with a twin flame union, somebody that needs some encouragement about twin flames, somebody that's discouraged about it. This is the video, man. Tell them go watch Shrek Forever After. Show them this video. I break it down for y'all, man. Everything from soul contracts, reincarnations, all the way to twin flame union, twin flame separation, and destiny. It was destiny. Nothing nobody can do. Nothing you can do. Nothing anybody can do can stop it, because it's inevitable. It's in the stars. It's in the stars, man. I love y'all. This your boy, St. Piper, Black Natives. Stand up. Peace.